Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with part 4 of Let's Play The Sims 4, Simvivor Season 8, Oh Miska. Alrighty y'all, we have officially made it to the merge. Our final 5 have all merged, and it is now every man or woman for themselves. We have one brand new tribe. As you see, the new tribe color is white, and their tribe name is Sitli, which is based off of another Omiskin god, the god of all gods that the ancient Omiskin warriors that used to live in these very ruins used to worship. So that's why we're naming it after it. We're naming it Sitli. But yes, I'm super excited to be here at the final 5. It is another rainy day out here in the jungles. This jungle is basically just a rainforest at this point. It's crazy how hard the weather has been pushing our Simvivors this season, but I'm super excited. We have a very big episode today. We have 2 eliminations to get through today, which kind of stressful. So excited though, because we have 2 twists coming for each elimination. If you thought your sim was going to make it to the finale, if you thought you already knew who was going to win this season, think again. Literally no one is safe. Even our biggest socialites who can just cruise all the way to the end with all their friends are not safe this episode. I am bringing some of that real life new era of Survivor into Simvivor, and I'm so ready for it. So the Sims are just now waking up. We have a few Sims showering, and we have a few Sims just going off to, you know, relax and whatnot. In the last episode, just to recap, Emily was sent home. We split the tribes into 3, and Ahmed and Emily were placed on the tribe together, and Ahmed completely threw the puzzle challenge, which we kind of assumed was for strategy purposes to get Emily out, and it worked because Emily is now going home. So in the beginning of last episode, I was like, oh, Ahmed is really quiet and like flying under the radar, but is super social, and he changed that. Maybe this being the merge is going to be a turnaround time for Ahmed, and we see him really start to flourish and blossom. And then we have Abby and Lindsay, who were on the winning tribe last week, and they were able to bag another trip to the sanctuary to build their relationship as well as just be safe. And then we had Juliana, who was on a team with Zach. So Juliana and Zach also kind of just rode the middle ground and did pretty well with each other. But we also saw Juliana get really upset with Ahmed, and we don't really know where her allegiance lies really at all. So it should be an interesting episode, to say the least. Lindsay is focused. She has been literally hyper-focused on the game this entire time. She's a very big chit-chatter. She's been performing well in challenges. She's getting taken to the sanctuary. She is doing a great job. And so is Abby when it comes to socializing. But right now, she's taking the morning in. Abby's like, I won last episode. I need a break. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. And you know what? That's fine. Nobody is saying that she has to. All right, Miss Abby is awake, and she's having a little conversation with Ahmed. I don't really think that they've talked much, so it's nice to see them kind of get together and have a little chit-chat, whether it was just for a few minutes or not. They were chatting in the beginning. These 5 were the chatty ones in the beginning. Like, in the very first episode, the very first opening scene, we saw a bunch of Sims kind of gathering around and chatting with each other, and these were the 5. So it doesn't necessarily surprise me that these 5 are still here based on, you know, just the socializing, but it does surprise me how things have changed since then, so it's nice to see them kind of getting back together and talking again. Also, like I mentioned, the 2 new twists after each of the challenges this week, literally no one's safe. So it doesn't matter how well they socialize, literally no one is safe. So the bromance is revitalizing themselves. See, I feel like both of... Oh, something happened there. Zach was like, yo, are we gonna get the bromance back together? And Ahmed was like, nah. Really weird. He was like, hey, I have this really good relationship with Juliana, maybe we should do it. And maybe Ahmed didn't like that. Maybe Ahmed wants to be strictly bromance, but Zach doesn't want to be strictly bromance. So many possibilities. Oh, where is it? I lied. The bromance is getting back together. Ahmed, are you coming to apologize to Zach for being mean? Yeah, all right. The bromance is back together. It's back on. Ahmed just needed a second to chill. Oh, and now Ahmed's talking to Juliana. See, okay, I feel like my suspicions were correct. Zach went to Ahmed and was like, I have this really great relationship with Juliana. We should explore it. Ahmed's like, no, this is strictly bromance. Walks away. Ahmed comes back and is like, okay, I'll consider it. Now Juliana's talking to him. It only makes sense because the other two are Abby and Lindsay, who are literally like attached at the hip. So these other three are like, we have to band together and get rid of either Abby or Lindsay this week. Yup. That is exactly what is happening. And you know what else is happening right now? The challenge. So let's head over there. The Sitley tribe, these final 5, are now playing every man and woman for themselves, meaning that only one person will be safe after winning this challenge. No more tribes. One person will be safe. The rest are eligible to be voted out at tribal council. This challenge is called Dance Marathon. We are Rutgers students, and every single Rutgers student knows exactly what Dance Marathon is. You basically dance for almost 24 hours straight and you raise money for kids. But in Simvivor, you dance, and the longer you dance, the better chance you have at winning. So basically, I'm gonna make them all dance at the same exact time. Last person standing on the dance floor wins immunity. As simple as that. However, there is a twist, and this is a very dangerous twist at that. This week, for the first time ever in Simvivor history, we are going to be introducing a new twist that is used in the regular version of Survivor called Do or Die. More on Do or Die later, but just know the Sims do not want to be caught playing Do or Die. If you win, you're safe. You're good to go. If you lose, you are do or die. The middle 3 doesn't matter. You just don't want to be the first one out. It is really, really, really tough. The do or die twist in Real Survivor was very controversial because people were like, this is so unfair. And it's exactly right, because you just cannot make it to the end based on pure connections. You need a little bit of love from the Survivor gods. You need luck. You need strategy. So that is what our Simvivors are going to face today. They are going to face a little bit of luck. But in order to avoid that, they have to compete in this challenge. So let's start. I'm going to have each of them dance. Okay, I have set them all to dance. I have music playing. I had to build a little roof because it's raining. Survivor's ready. Go. Remember, the first one to stop dancing must play Do or Die. The last one to stop dancing wins immunity. I'm scared they're all gonna like end together. Like, I'm terrified they're all gonna just end together. They've been dancing for like 3 hours. Troopers, Dance Marathon Warriors. Oh, look at the skills that they have now. Oh! Did Juliana stop dancing? Juliana has officially stopped dancing, meaning her sim is going to have to... Look at Abby. She's so happy she lost. Juliana's sim is going to have to compete in Do or Die. Oh my goodness, Juliana. Okay. More on Do or Die later. Right now, we are focused on the 4 Simvivors still dancing. Juliana, you can head back to camp. We'll meet back up with you later. Let's see who's going to win this challenge. Oh! Okay. Ahmed has quit. So has Abby. The last 2 standing are Lindsay and Zach. Ahmed, head home. Abby, head home. There's a swarm of bees descending on her. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Zach. Yeah. Zach Sim is a party animal, so it would make sense that he would like to be dancing here. And Zach's sim stops dancing, making Lindsay the last one standing and the winner of the first ever individual immunity challenge of this season. Congratulations, Lindsay. You are safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Council. You will still vote somebody out, but you are safe yourself. This is crazy. Lindsay has proven herself a social threat and now a challenge beast. Let's head back to camp and let's get ready for Tribal. Alright, the Sims sure did have a lot of time to socialize during the challenge, but I'm going to give them a little bit of time to socialize right before Tribal. We see Abby, Zach, and Ahmed over here. They were kind of the middle people of this episode. So they're all going to be chit-chatting, figuring out what to do, because Lindsay's safe and Juliana could potentially be going home automatically. So again, I'll kind of run through the rules of do or die once we get to tribal council, but they should all be strategizing no matter what, because at the end of the day, one of them could very well still be going home. Yeah. But yeah, the three of them, this is a little interesting group here. We really haven't seen the three of them chit-chatting before. Lindsay's probably like, I'm staying out of this. I really don't even need to bother. And Juliana's probably just scared. She probably doesn't even want to talk to anybody because she's just probably so stressed out. And honestly, I would be too. So it's really interesting to see that these three, who are in like a weird, interesting, like, I don't know kind of spot, are the ones that are actually standing aside and chatting with each other. It's really interesting. All right, everybody, welcome to the very first post-merge tribal council. Now, in this tribal council, only one person is safe, that person being Lindsay, and usually in a merge, everybody else is up for grabs. However, we have our do or die twist, which Juliana will have to do because her sim was the first one out of the challenge. Now, how do or die works in the real show is a little bit different to how it'll work in this Simvivor, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. So Juliana's sim will have to play a game of chance. If Juliana wins the game of chance, she is also safe, and one of these three will be going home. If Juliana loses the game of chance, she automatically goes home and there is no vote. So it really is do or die. It is succeed or leave, literally. So either these three could be going home or Juliana could be going home instantly. But here's the game right here. We have, oh my goodness, we have 3 future cubes set up. Juliana's sim will pick one of these 3 future cubes, and they will ask the future cube a yes or no question. If the future cube gives a yes answer, Juliana stays. If the future cube gives a no answer, Juliana goes. So that's basically how it works in Survivor. They just literally pick a random box. There's 3 boxes in front of them, and they have to pick the right box. Like, that's literally it. The box that has a flame in it, that's the one that makes them stay. 2 boxes have skulls in them, and that's how they get eliminated. So in this game, in Simvivor, we're going to pretend that she picks one of these boxes, and it's either going to say yes or no inside. So it's really kind of the exact same thing, but unfortunately, Juliana's sim just has to do it because she just got last in the dance marathon challenge. So which box Juliana sim chooses, I don't know. Let's figure out a way to do that. Okay, so I figured that we'll just do it based on the amount of dancing skill that she earned during the challenge. So like Lindsay, I think, and Ahmed probably reached, and Zach maybe reached the 3rd level of the dancing skill. But Queen Juliana only has level 1 of the dancing skill. So we're just going to pretend that that means she picks box number 1. So Juliana, we're going to go over here and we are going to ask the future cube a question. And let's see, again, if it is a yes, if the answer is like anything remotely yes, Juliana will stay. If it's no, Juliana immediately goes home and is out of this game. I guess. That seems like a yes to me. That seems like a yes to me. If you were to ask the future cube, am I staying in the game? And it says, I guess. That's a yes. So Juliana played do or die and succeeded, which is so funny because they did that for 2 seasons in the real game of Survivor, and they passed both times too. Juliana has passed do or die. All right, Juliana. Good for you. That means that Juliana is safe tonight at Tribal Council, and either Ahmed, Zach, or Abby will be going home. Let me tally the votes. All right, the votes have been read, but before we do that, let's recap the week. Lindsay, this episode you have proven that you are not only a social threat, but a challenge beast and someone to be scared of. Who are you scared of, and who did you vote out tonight? Juliana, after just winning do or die, you are safe. Did you even strategize? Do you even know who you're voting out? We'll just have to wait and see. Ahmed, you had some rough conversations this episode. It looks like you lost a bit of bromance relationship, and you also had lost a little bit of respect from Juliana for throwing that challenge. But were those moves like that the one that helped you succeed, or were there moves like that that caused you to go home this week? Zach, you really seem to pick up your social game this episode. However, were your relationships strong enough with everybody to keep you safe? And Abby, same with you. We saw 3 other Sims kind of plotting against you and Lindsay in this episode. Did they finally take advantage and eliminate you? All right. By a vote of 3-1, Zach, the tribe has spoken. Yes, y'all. Zach is gone. I am not shocked because Zach's sim, like I mentioned, flew under the radar a lot. But I am also shocked because I thought that him, Ahmed, and Juliana would band together just to get rid of Abby. But clearly, that's not what happened. I think their relationships really changed over the last few episodes. And Zach really just wasn't sticking as somebody who was that strong with his relationships. So, yeah. All right, so we have our final 4. Lindsay, Juliana, Ahmed, and Abby. 4 very strong, very different players. I am really excited to see how that all goes down. And lucky for you, we don't have to wait another episode. Our final 4 is going to continue right now. Let's do it. Let's refresh. Finally, the sun is coming out here in the jungle, and all of our Sims are hungry. It is a brand new morning with our final 4. What an amazing final 4. I was not kidding when I said these are some of the best Simvivors we've ever had. Even Zach, who just went home, he just started playing the game and he was faulted for it. He got 2nd place in the competition and they just had to get him out. But these guys are crazy. Abby and Lindsay's very special bond has taken them so far. Juliana has had some serious highs and lows, and look at her just literally like her relationship with Ahmed since day 1. They've kind of had like a little like love-hate relationship. She's like, I feel like she gets like mad at Ahmed for doing certain things, but then is also like kind of respecting his gameplay. Like, she probably hated the fact that he threw the competition 2 weeks ago, and I don't know, like, they've just had a really up and down relationship. Meanwhile, Ahmed is just like playing exactly like how Ahmed would play if this was real life, which is just absolutely buck wild and crazy without any rhyme or reason to anything. So it's nice to see that the game is as accurate as I'd imagine it to be. But we're not going to waste too much time talking around camp today because, listen, at this point, these Sims know each other very well, and I really just want to get to the challenge. So I'm going to let them all shower and get ready, and then probably right bright and early at around like 7:30ish, we are going to get going. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I don't think they're going to do much chatting. Juliana and Ahmed are just going to chat a little bit. And Abby and Lindsay are going to chat a little bit. We got our duos back. They love this feature. They love the talking with duos feature. Oh, and now they're going to chat together. So maybe I don't want to interrupt that. Yeah, the whole entire tribe is chatting. Well, if everybody's chatting, then I'm not really interrupting anything. So let's go to the challenge. Okay, so this challenge is called Catch. This challenge is simply called Catch. And how it works is that the Sims paired together in completely random, just how they are here in my little hotbar, are going to play a game of catch. Guys, we're all going to see for the first round how many tries it takes for them to catch the football. And then we're going to take the 2 people who catch the football in the least amount of tries, and they're going to move on to the second round and play catch between each other. So let's start with Lindsay and Juliana over here. And let's go ahead and have them play regular football practice with each other. And let's see how long it takes them to catch their first football. So Lindsay, let's see. Oh, Juliana's a little show off. Oh, Juliana also didn't get it. First one to catch the ball moves on. So that was their first round. Oh, Did they quit? Okay, well, we're going to have to do that again because nobody caught the ball. So let's do a regular football practice with Lindsay. Come on, let's see. Catch a ball. Let's catch a ball. All right, Lindsay catches the ball. If Juliana misses, then Lindsay moves on. Oh, and Juliana misses, meaning Lindsay is moving on. Juliana gets sent home. Okay, now it is Abby and Ahmed's turn to play catch. First person to catch the ball moves on to the next round. So let's see. All right. Okay, Abby misses. I love how they lose friendship connections. Oh, Ahmed catches first try. So Ahmed moves on, and now it's Ahmed and Lindsay. All right, final round. We have Ahmed and Lindsay. Let's see. Will Lindsay beast and get another individual immunity win, or will this be Ahmed's time to shine? Lindsay catches first try. If Ahmed doesn't catch, Lindsay automatically wins. Okay, Ahmed catches. Oh, Lindsay misses. So now if Ahmed catches, Ahmed wins. If Ahmed misses, we keep going. Ahmed has to catch this ball and then he wins. Ahmed misses. Does that mean Lindsay wins? If Lindsay catches again, she's for sure safe. Oh my god. Lindsay just won another individual immunity challenge. Lindsay, for catching footballs, has just won individual immunity, second week in a row, guaranteed a spot in the final 3. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ahmed, this was your game to lose. How did you lose? Oh my gosh. Lindsay, congratulations on beating Ahmed in the football challenge. You are safe from the vote and not gonna be voted out tonight. Ahmed, Juliana, and Emily are all eligible to be eliminated tonight. All right, before we head back to camp, we are going to do another trip to the sanctuary. We are going to see who gets a trip to the sanctuary based on what prize they get in their present box. The sim who receives the most expensive present gets a trip to the sanctuary and the potential to acquire a secret power. So let's go ahead and have Lindsay open her present. Okay, Lindsay got the bladder games. This is worth $25, so I'm going to write that down. Lindsay's gift is $25. Okay. Juliana, let's go ahead and open your present. Juliana got the Schmapple coffee. Okay. Okay, so it's probably in our household inventory, so I'm not sure how much that is. Oh, it is not available in free build mode. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to check how much the Schmapple coffee is unless I leave vacation then. Juliana's thing is questionable. Ahmed, he got one lots of love bear. And then Abby, what did you get? Abby got a Shelly's shell towel ring. Okay, it's time to leave vacation and see who got the biggest prize. All right, so this was Juliana got the Schmapple coffee for 365 simoleons. Ahmed got the Lots of Love bear for 45 simoleons. And Abby got the towel ring for 155 simoleons, meaning Juliana's $365 coffee machine landed her a trip at the sanctuary. So Juliana, let's head to the sanctuary. All right, welcome to the sanctuary, Juliana. Now, instead of having a kava meal or a hot pot meal with one other sim and building connections, Juliana is here for one last trip at the sanctuary because she is going to finally face these two little power-ups. So Juliana, why don't you make your way up to the table here? These two power-ups are going to help, potentially, Juliana tonight at the vote. This one is an extra vote. So if Juliana gets this one, she will be able to have 1 extra vote at Tribal Council, meaning whoever she votes for, it'll count for 2. And this one is an immunity idol. This immunity idol is only good for this Tribal Council, and if Juliana is voted out, and only if she is voted out, she will be safe, because that's how immunity idols work on Simvivor. So, how will we pick between either option 1 or option 2? Good old-fashioned Siri. See, this is Juliana's good karma for having to do or die. She finally got, like, a trip to the sanctuary. The survivor gods would be like, we are sorry we put you through that stress. Here is the sanctuary. So let's see if Juliana will either be getting an extra vote or an idol. We're going to ask Siri to flip a coin. We'll say, this one's heads, this one's tails. Flip a coin. It's tails. Tails, which means Juliana has won a hidden immunity idol, meaning Juliana will also not be going home tonight if the votes were to land that way, meaning really it's just between Ahmed and Abby. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be a doozy. Let's go ahead and spend the rest of the day at camp. All right, we're back at camp, and the survivors are all kind of doing their own thing. Ahmed and Abby are chit-chatting, probably being like, it's one of us tonight, isn't it? It's gonna be either of us. And they're like, yeah, good game, man. Good game. And it has been a good game. It has been a good game. They really, I mean, they don't necessarily know that Juliana has an idol, but maybe she told them, but I don't really know. Oh, yeah. They're not really vibing with each other, unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like everybody's kind of just ready to go. Nobody's really putting in an effort to talk. And Lindsay has started a second fire in the same episode. Lindsay, please don't burn down the Tribal Council set. That I would appreciate. And, well, you know what? Everyone's here already, so we might as well have Tribal. Alright, welcome to the final 4 Tribal Council. Our wonderful survivors are all here gathered around the fire. Juliana has some extra ammunition in her pocket just in case she needs it. Let's recap the week. Lindsay, for the second week in a row, you have won individual immunity and are safe from the vote tonight. However, you do have a really great relationship with Abby. Did they decide to take out your closest ally since they can't take out you? Juliana, like I mentioned, you've had really high highs and really low lows in this competition. You've had very outward opinions about other people's moves in the game. What move did you decide to make tonight? Ahmed, you have been playing this game very frantically. Is viewing you as a wild card a pro or a con for your tribe mates? And Abby, you have played an amazing social game, but was it strong enough to keep you in the game tonight? By a vote of 2 to 1 to 1, Abby, the tribe, has spoken. Yes, Miss Abby is gone. Abby is gone. I am positive that Lindsay is in shambles, but if this was the real Survivor, which I always say, but if this was real Survivor, they would not want to keep Abby around knowing that her biggest ally is still here. Like, they don't want to keep that pairing together. And so my true thought is that they're like, well, we can't get rid of Lindsay, so we might as well get rid of Abby. Also, if we're noticing, this is the original YOLO tribe. These 3 right here. You know, they lost 1 member, but this is basically them. So why would they bring in a random girl from the red tribe to start with when they could stay 3 strong? And they did stay 3 strong. We have Lindsay, who's really great socially and physically in the challenges. Juliana had been given immense amount of luck this episode. And Ahmed, who's been just playing wild. Like, they've really been balancing each other out and making moves and chatting with each other. Abby's just been friends with Lindsay. Like, that's literally it. So I guess it was, oh my goodness, I guess it was her time to go. It just wasn't going to work out for Miss Abby. Abby, I'm so sorry to see you go. I definitely could have seen you as such a great winner of this game, but we have 3 very unique players going into the finale next week. So guys, if you want to see which Simvivor takes home the season 8 title of Soul Simvivor, you better come back next Friday because you're gonna find out. What is wrong with the camera? You better come back next Friday because you're gonna find out. But for now, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like. It's a big help, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo!